Hello friends, my name is Shahnawaz Siddiqui. I'm from Zwiss Foreign Language Institute. आपका मेंटोर, आपका गाइड, मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर, लाइफ कोच और इन सबसे बढ़कर आप सभी का दोस्त। दोस्तों, हाजिर एक बार फिर से आप लोगों के सामने एक नए टॉपिक के साथ। आप में से बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स दे कम टू मी एंड दे आस्क, सर प्लीज लेट अस नो दैट हाउ टू ब्रश अप और इंग्लिश कम्युनिकेशन। सर प्लीज बताइए हम लोग कैसे इंग्लिश बोलना सीखें, हम कैसे इंग्लिश बोलें, बिकॉज इंग्लिश इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट nowadays, and without having a strong communication skill you cannot do anything. You cannot build your niche in the market, you cannot excel in your life. So now you can better understand that how important your communication is. So that is why that most of the people, they are frustrated when they are not able to communicate in English. So बहुत सारे लोग आते हैं मेरे पास और कहते हैं कि सर बताइए सर हाउ टू ब्रश अप द लैंग्वेज, सर हाउ टू स्पीक इंग्लिश। तो फ्रेंड्स, आज इसी टॉपिक को लेकर मैं आप लोगों के सामने आया हूं कि हम अपने इंग्लिश कम्युनिकेशन को कैसे ब्रश अप करें। तो सबसे पहली चीज आप लोग अपने दिमाग में यह रखना है कि रोम वॉज नॉट बिल्ट इन अ डे। हथेली पे सरसों नहीं जमती। लर्निंग इज अ पेरिनियल प्रोसेस एंड यू हैव टू बी इन दिस प्रोसेस। देन यू कम into this process, then gradually you will get to know that how to speak and how to communicate. Before I start my lecture, I would like to highlight few points which we ignore most of the time. When it comes to speaking any language, and let's talk about the English language, because here we are talking about English communication, English language. Any language in this world has got 4 sections. First is reading, second is writing, third is listening, and then comes speaking. Now, you might be seeing the order of what I'm saying. Now, I must write down here so that you can better understand. The first part I said that reading. The second part is called writing. And the third part is listening. And now it comes speaking. So now you see this sequence. First reading, writing, listening and speaking. And what most of the people they want to speak. They want to speak, but they want to read. They want to write. They don't want to write. They don't want to listen. Just they want to speak. So how come it is possible that without putting your step on the first ladder, you can climb on the roof? It's not possible. So now you might be getting what I'm trying to say. I'm saying now you have to follow this sequence. When you want to brush up your communication, first be in the habit of reading. Read कीजिए, पढ़िए, whatever you would like to read. जो पढ़ना चाहते हैं, जो आपका मन करे, जो आपकी इच्छा हो. If you want to brush up your English communication, go through English books, go through novels, flip through the pages of magazines and newspapers. Then you will be able to pronounce the word correctly. Then your tongue will twist. Then you will be able to pronounce each and every word correctly. What I'm saying, reading is must. Until you read, you won't be able to speak. Because reading gives you the style of speaking. Reading gives you the thoughts. Reading gives you ideas. Because if you want to speak something, if you want to say something, you need ideas. Most of the people, they know how to communicate. But due to lack of ideas, they are not able to verbalize what they want to say. So lack of ideas is also a problem that most of the people, they are facing while speaking. So reading is very, very important. So you must come into this practice, reading. Now the second part, that is called writing. So whatever you read, try to write down on the paper. Any letter, any application, any incident, any festival, any essay, any scene which you have seen recently, anything, whatever you would like to write, write. Writing is also very important for brushing up our communication. Why it is so? Because when we write, then we can see our structure, we can see our syntax, we can see the words, we can see the grammar, we can check the tenses, we can replace the words with a good word. So when we write, now we are able to see that what we have written here. So when you write down, then you are able to see that what you have written, so that you can correct your mistakes. You can get clarity in your language. You can brush up your tenses. You can use good words. You can use appropriate word at appropriate time. Writing gives you this opportunity. So my friend, writing is also very, very important in your communication. Now the third part, that is called listening. Yes, this is the field where we lack. We are not in the habit of listening. We don't listen, and we are not in the habit of listening, and we don't like listening. My friend, we like speaking, but we don't like listening to anyone. But I say that only a good listener can become a good speaker. Only a good listener can become a good speaker. So be a good listener. Then you will be able to become a good speaker. So listening is important, because when somebody speaks in front of you, how would you grasp his or her language? Because you are not in the habit of listening. You don't have to speak only. You have to answer the person also. Because when somebody communicates, when there are two persons and they are exchanging the thoughts and ideas, it means that you have to listen also. Then you will be able to answer. But what the person is saying, if you are not able to get, how would you respond him? So be in the habit of listening. Listen English songs. Go to the news channels. That is a good way to brush up your listening comprehension power. Then you can go to the motivational lectures. You can go to the English videos and listening clips, so that you can brush up your listening power. Now it comes to the speaking, that you people are very frustrated on this section, that is called speaking. So how to brush up your speaking? When you follow these steps, now you are able to communicate. Maybe that somewhat you are raw, but you will be able to convey your message. What is that language? What does it mean, that language? Language is a medium through which we exchange our thoughts, our joy, our happiness, our emotions. If I'm saying something, I'm encoder. You are listening something, you are decoder. What I'm saying, if you are listening or you are getting the same message what I'm delivering, that communication between you and I is complete. But what I'm saying, that you are not able to comprehend my language, it means that there's a problem in our communication, in our dialogues. Now, the first tip which I would like to give you, that how to brush up your speaking. When you speak, try to make small sentences. Don't go through a long sentence. You need not speak long sentences. Go through small sentences. Now here I would like to give very good example. What we used to follow in our childhood when we were in first and second standard. When our ma'am used to give us to write an essay on father, mother, cow, school, anything, how we used to write the essay at that time. Go down your memory lane and try to get it. How we used to write down. I tell you. We used to write down the small sentences. First point, cow is a very useful animal. Second point, cow gives us milk. Third point, the baby cow is called calf. The fourth point, a cow gives us milk, and the milk is very useful for us. So in this way, we used to make the sentences, and what happened, that we were able to make the 10 lines, 15 lines and 20 lines on that subject, that topic. So the same way, we have to speak small sentences so that we can be specific and be clear while speaking. Now the second point, you need to brush up your grammar portion. That's also important. But don't worry about that grammar. Because if you have the command over the vocab, then you can replace the grammar chapters on the dint of your vocab. So you have to work on your vocabulary part. When you have got vocabulary, then you can replace the grammar. And don't worry about that grammar portion at all. Now we have got three tenses. One is the present, second is the past, and third is the future. Whatever we speak, it lies only in three portions. Whatever I say, whatever I speak, maybe it is present, it is past, or it is future. So now three things we have to have in our mind: that present tense, past tense, and future tense. Now the third point, which I would like to say to you. When you are alone at your home, or let it be when you are not alone and somebody is there also around you, you stand from the mirror and talk to yourself. I know that it sounds weird. It sounds weird that you are talking to yourself, that you are becoming the soloist. But my friend, when your intention is to learn something, then it is good to be crazy sometimes. Because when you are crazy, then you can do something. Let the people say that you became mad. But it is beneficial for you. When you stand in front of mirror and say with your attitude, hey my friend, who are you? What is your name? What are you doing? What do you want to do? What do you want to become? What is your goal? What is your aim? How do you feel? Now, who's your best friend? What do you want to do for your country? Ask the questions and then give answer yourself. So this is the best way to brush up your English communication. When you are going through on the road, think in English. When you are at home, you are going to sleep. When you hit the sack, you lie on the bed. Then you should envision that you are standing on a big stage. There's a crowd in front of you and you are standing. There's a mic in your hand and there's a pin drop in the hall and you are addressing to the people. Envision yourself. Then you get the energy to learn. You'll get the energy to communicate. You'll get the energy to how to get concentrated, how to get focused. So my friend, nothing is impossible in this world. You need to just do some little exercises so that you can brush up your English communication. Now the video is getting lengthy, so I would like to wind up this video here only. In the next video, I'll give you some more tips that how to brush up your English communication, and we'll be having another topics. Till then, bye bye. Thank you very much. Thank you.